When did you learn that the Palm Beach Police Department was investigating Mr. Epstein?
I don't recall.
Mr. Epstein was convicted in 2008. Did you maintain any contact with Mr. Epstein after his plea deal?
As I recall, concomitantly with Abigail taking over the finances, and my wife is a M&A lawyer. She worked for Davis Polk. She's really smart. And she took over the finances, and kind of concomitantly she was discovering that he would stole money from us, and concomitantly finding out about these accusations and the criminal activity that he pursued. And when we found out about it, we severed relationships with him immediately.
Mr. Wexner, I appreciate the context, but when was the last time you were in contact with Mr. Epstein?
I have no recall.
Did you have any contact with Mr. Epstein after 2008?
What happened in 2008 again?
Mr. Epstein entered a plea deal related to the solicitation of minors.
Oh, okay. Never talked to him, never saw him. And as far as I was concerned, once we knew how bad he was dead.
Did Mr. Epstein ever ask you for personal favors of any kind?
Not that I recall.
Did you ever ask Mr. Epstein for personal favors of any kind?
No.
How involved was Mr. Epstein in your personal life?
I could think about that. Not at all, really. I think he met Abigail after we were engaged, and he didn't know we were going to be engaged, because I didn't discuss my personal life with him or anything. Just he was kind of the business manager of my personal affairs, and at the time, I probably had 20 CEOs reporting to me. And so I had I was used to having business relationships with people, whether it's attorneys, accountants, investment banks that we were doing business with, at commercial banks, but I never had personal relationships with people that I worked with. I was pretty much a loner.
Is it true that Mr. Epstein oversaw your prenuptial agreement?
I don't recall that I had one.
If you did, would you consider that to be a business transaction between you and Mr. Epstein?
Objection calls for speculation, but you can answer.
If I had one, I would have talked to my attorney.
Was Mr. Epstein involved in hiring personal staff?
I think the answer is none. I can't remember anybody that he would have met that I hired personally. I'm thinking also business and household staff, people like that. No, I can't think of an exception.
We will discuss your financial relationship with Mr. Epstein in greater detail later, but broadly, did Mr. Epstein ever ask you for any financial favors?
No.
Let's talk about your property here in New Albany. When did you first buy the New Albany property?
probably in the early mid-'80s, I started buying property as land. This was what you saw today if you drove around New Albany. This was all farmland. Where the house was a sod farm. So it was just in the country.
Did Mr. Epstein play any role in the acquisition of the property?
No.
Did he play any role in the development of New Albany?
Oh, no.
On your property, would you often conduct business meetings?
Would he?
Would you?
With whom?
With anyone he's doing business with?
Okay, including L Brands?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the only business meetings we ever had in the house were business meetings in L Brands, community meetings, some university meetings, but no, I don't think we ever had like a New Albany meeting. As a business in the house, we'd have it at the New Albany office.
Mr. Wexner, did you ever meet with, socialize with, or otherwise engage with Jeffrey Epstein at your New Albany, Ohio home?
Say it again.
Did you ever meet with, socialize with, or otherwise engage with Jeffrey Epstein at your New Albany home?
I'm sure he was in the house, but I can't remember a specific time. I don't remember setting meetings with Jeffrey. Most of the business I had with him was over the phone.
Most of the business was over the phone.
Do you have any recollection of when he first visited the property?
No.
And do you have any recollection of how often he would visit the property?
No.
So is it your testimony today that you would not have been aware of every time he visited the property here in New Albany?
Without question, I wouldn't have known. When it's something I would explain to you, it's like that I wonder about now. Like Jeffrey might call the office, and my admin would say, "Mr. Epstein's on the phone. He has to talk to you right away." And I pick up the phone and say, "What is it?" And he'd say, "Well, I'm in Switzerland, talking to a Swiss bank about something." And he'd try to explain it to me. He said, "Well, you wouldn't understand the transaction. It's really complex. But and I'm really busy, but I needed to tell you this or know that." And I'd say I'm in the middle of a meeting, and I'd hang up. And then, as I said earlier, 15 minutes later, he might call me back. And I'd look at it now and say, he was probably in bed in New York. I didn't know where the hell he was.
Were you aware that Mr. Epstein stayed on your property?
I know he bought Jack Kessler's house, but I don't know when he was there.
And that wasn't on your property.
No, that's my neighbor's property, my business partner in New Albany's friend, or his house, right?
Were you aware that Mr. Epstein stayed at one of your guest house on the property?
No, the house he stayed at was Jack Kessler's house, which is an adjacent property. It's about a half mile away.
Mr. Wexner, Epstein survivor Maria Farmer was reportedly brought to the guest house located on your property in 1996.
Objection, he's already told you it wasn't on his property.
I am bringing up the recollection of an Epstein survivor for the record. Your client is welcome to provide a statement. So again, Maria Farmer was reportedly brought to the guest house in 1996. She stayed there for a summer and claimed she was assaulted there by Mr. Epstein and Miss Maxwell. Mr. Wexner, do you recall who Maria Farmer is?
I know her name from the press.
Did you ever meet Maria Farmer?
Never.
Is it your testimony today that you do not know whether Maria Farmer's ever stayed on your property?
That would be correct.
Do you have any reason to not believe Maria Farmer's account of being abused by Jeffrey Epstein on your property?
Objection. On his property.
Let me be sure I answer this correctly. I never met her, didn't know she was here, didn't know she was abused.
You have a large staff that works on your property in New Albany?
The reason I'm laughing, I don't know. There's a lot of people around, but I don't know how many.
Can you estimate how many people are working on the property at any given time?
$20.
Do you have private security on the property?
I've had private security since 1975.
Are you aware of allegations that security staff on the property stayed with Maria Farmer until her family was able to pick her up?
I didn't know she was here, so I didn't know her, I didn't know she was here, so I didn't know shit about her. Pardon me.